We now have our second request coming from a DoorDash viewer requesting a channel review from yours truly for free, or as I like to call free 99. Now, again, this is no attack on the person that left this comment, and let's all be cordial in the comment section. No need for hostility. All right, this is coming from Isabella Essence. She was one of the ones that paid for a channel review of $200. Here's what she said. She said, I paid for a review. I was shocked by how short the review was. And honestly, I would love for if you would be willing to give my channel I love how she said free review. And then she goes off to explain her YouTube channel. If you guys want to take a deeper look at it, then you can pause the screen. So let's cut back to me. Now, this is Isabella's channel, and we're going to do like we did before. First thing that I like to look at is a variety of things. I think that what I didn't say last time in the review about Your Way of Life was I like to look at shorts. And I like to see if the person posts any. She does. I like to see what the most popular short is. All right, so she has her most popular short is 56,000 views. Not enough to really damage her YouTube channel, but I'm very curious to know how much traction, how many subs that she got from this short. You can't really bank on YouTube shorts. They are a quick and easy way to ruin your channel. First and foremost, I love this right here. Very direct, tells you what the channel is about. You know what? Another thing that I like as well, you were given some I don't think it was good information at all. What I like to do when I'm mentoring somebody on YouTube and I'm telling them about their channel and their thumbnails is I like for your thumbnails and title to tell a story. And I try not to reuse words in my thumbnail along in my title. Now, before we go any further, I am not a YouTube expert. I'm just a regular guy on YouTube with 5+ years of experience. Don't take anything I say as word or bond. Go and do some research. If you want to apply something, great. If you don't, fantastic. This is not a guarantee that you're going to be successful. Okay. But I do like the fact that if you make it this far and you want to check out our channel, you kind of put it together. I'm not sure Essence is her last name, but it may not be. But you very direct, telling you, okay, what you're going to get, what you're going to get when it comes to the channel. The reason that I like to bring up subscribers versus videos is she averages like 1 subscriber per video. Why is that a metric that I like to use? Because it kind of tells you how often people return and are willing to hit the subscribe button. I think at least the bare minimum should be 1 person per video. If you can get 1 person per video to hit the subscribe button, that's awesome. Because what you guys may or may not know, because you're new creators, very fresh on the platform and creating content, is if you go into your analytics, you can see a lot of more people watch your content than are subscribed. You can actually see the metric of subscriber versus non-subscriber. You can see how many returning viewers you have. And did you know that a returning viewer is not necessarily a subscriber? If I had on my other channel returning viewers that were subscribers, then I would be over 100K. So that's why I like to use that metric. It's not a big deal, but I like to use it. So I go to her videos, and when I go to latest, she made a video 3 weeks ago. Then before that was 4 months ago. So the first thing that I do, 4 months, 6 months. So in the last 6 months, she's made 5 videos. That means that she doesn't have much consistency. If you look at her most popular video, Isabella, here's what I would say to you. And I'm going to give you a reference point. Your most popular video has your face in it. All right. It also is a title that is clear to me, but you could maybe shorten it a little bit. vidIQ recommends that you try to stay below 60 characters, but that's not a be all end all. But notice that your best video has your face in it. Not really a thumbnail. It's just a one that YouTube picked out, but I don't see too many dedicated thumbnails. But your best video has your face in it. So if you incorporate a thumbnail, if you make a thumbnail, which I would recommend, you start using your face. Also, if you look at the titles, again, your title is going to work in conjunction with your thumbnail. The first thing people are going to see is the thumbnail, right? So They see the thumbnail. They may or may not glance at the title until later, or they may look directly from the thumbnail to the title. The thumbnail is going to get them to click, and you are going to get them to watch. So what I would do, I would recommend that you put your face in your thumbnails, and you also could explain what you're talking about. Is little dialogue as possible. On this channel, you guys can see I like to use quite a bit of text. The words at the top, maybe whatever amount at the in the center on the right side of my face. I'm experimenting. I've tried many different ways. I kind of like this, and I'm okay with the results. But when we look at your thumbnails, there are none. There are very few thumbnails. So this person, they probably clicked because they saw your face. They clicked. So I would incorporate your face, if you're comfortable doing that, in your thumbnails. All right. I would also but when I show you this person that you can look at, and if you guys want to do any content, there is a creator that does exactly what you do. They've been doing it longer, that you can draw inspiration from. So first thing, consistency. You have 5 videos in the last 6 months. I get from your banner, if I make it that far. You got to understand, people who get to your banner means that they sought out your channel. When I look at a channel to decide if I want to subscribe or not, I'm looking at what is the channel about? Will I be interested? How often do they post content? Because if they post like you, I might not want to subscribe because you haven't been around that often. 5 videos in 6 months. So I would try to sit down, have a schedule, maybe plan out your videos, brainstorm some ideas. It's okay to be spontaneous, but I would do that, and I would get more consistent. If you want to make one video a week, one video every 2 weeks, I would do that. Now let's take a look at your live tab. You go live a bit. You went live 3 days ago, 13 days ago, 2 weeks. So it looks like you might go maybe once a week. But what do you notice? There's no thumbnails. This right here is the default thumbnail that you get whenever you create a live stream. If you guys want to know how to set a thumbnail for a live stream, I can show you how to do that. And let's see what the most popular is here. Now, the most popular doesn't have her face in it. Those videos are number 5 and 6. So it's not always the case, but it does help draw people to your channel. But right here, it could have been the timing. It could have been a whole plethora of things. But if you want to get consistent with getting views and attraction to your channel, then you need to have thumbnails, even for live streams. And you can do that with an app called Canva. It is free. There are some tools that are behind a paywall, but there's a lot of stuff that you can use for free. And whether or not you decide to upgrade, that would be up to you. So there's thumbnails so you need thumbnails. And I'm going to show you a creator that ironically I stumbled across today and then saw your comment a little later. I saw this person from vidIQ. vidIQ was interviewed. I'm sorry, not vidIQ, Think Media. Think Media is another big kind of YouTube channel chain, vidIQ, TubeBuddy. And I saw this. Look at this person right here. Look at the banner. Very clear, beloved women. That's what you're going to see first. Her color is purple. You can see that, and we'll look at her thumbnails. Your full life needs a full soul. Cool, beloved women. Now, I'm not saying copy verbatim what you see another creator do, but take inspiration and make it your own. Maybe instead of purple, you can use your favorite color. But I want to show you something here. Look at what she's doing. She seems to do one video maybe every week, but I'm going to show you how her thumbnails, they work in harmony with her titles. Her thumbnail here, purple, her face, all right? It says, the key to true confidence. But what does the title say? Why pride kills confidence. Now, you don't have to not use the same word twice. It's just something that I try to do. But she almost tells she tells a full story using 2 different thumbnails. The key to true confidence. And then if you get to the title, now here is you're kind of drawn in because she's getting you to click. What is the key to true confidence? And then if you read the title, why pride kills confidence. Oh, so now the thumbnail and the title told one collective story. And another thing that I see as well, if you look at her channel, and again, You don't have to take from these people, but you can draw inspiration, make it your own, find something that works. It's okay to stick with that. What do you see here? It's kind of a 3. She typically uses 3 words, maybe 5. So right here, stop the lies. Right here, you can see this. This is 4. Peace over perfect. Fearful to faithful. Dream big, trust bigger. Plan with a purpose. Keep your peace. You don't need a lot of context to tell a story on a thumbnail. So consistency, have a thumbnail. You also need to, you don't have to put a ton of dialogue, a ton of text on a thumbnail. You understand what I'm saying? So very simple, very clear, very concise. And she is at the center of every one of her thumbnails. And I think based off your video and the success of your channel and the success of your most viewed video, your face is literally dead and center. So I would draw inspiration from a person like Christina and make it into your own, make it your own. Okay. Now let's take a look at your titles. I'm trying to, from your banner, I see, okay, I see what you're about. Your name. Okay, cool. Now I'm looking at your, if I read your titles, what is your channel? What are you trying? What is the message that I'm trying to convey? When people watch YouTube, they're watching for entertainment or value, and sometimes entertainment value. If you're watching this channel, sometimes I think I bring a little bit of both. You get entertained, you get some value. So that's why you come back. Plus, I incorporate my personality, which is the key in the center of thumbnails, titles, tags, descriptions, all of that stuff. You lie at the center, and you are what's going to bring people back over and over. You're going to have people that come back no matter what you talk about, but you want to get to that audience. So what is your channel about? You have superfoods and happy dancing. You're here for a reason. Nonprofit. So I get the general sense of what your channel is about. And I think that the titles could maybe be a little bit more concise. Like you see mine. My titles are wild and long, and that's because I'm having a little fun, right? But if I'm trying to help the algorithm and attract new people, what I would do personally is I would ditch all these emojis. I would personally ditch the hashtag. I'm not a fan of hashtags in the title. I don't really care for them, but if you want to use them, whatever works for you. All right. So again, I would focus on kind of cleaning up the channel. And when somebody clicks on your video, if somebody scrolls across this thumbnail, the first thing they're going to see is you. Now, as you can see, that is your most popular video. So somebody clicked, and you have 10 seconds to catch their attention. But that is a different video that we will go over at a different time. So if you have done a DoorDash review and you would like a little bit of a deeper dive to a guy that doesn't know it all but knows a little, you can contact me with a comment or an email. After we get through those guys, I'm working on a Google form that you guys can fill out if you want my 2 cents. I should name it my 2 cents. So I hope that helps. And people in the comment section, if there's anything I missed, put in the comments. If there's anything as a viewer, respectfully, that you guys think that you would like to see, if you were looking at Isabella's channel, to what would catch your attention, that's okay, because we're all a collective team. You're the viewer. I'm a viewer of YouTube. And I think that we all have a voice. Eventually, I'm not saying go sub. I'm not saying any of those things. I'm saying if you were, what would you recommend based off you, the viewer? If you're a creator and you would like to see something or you notice something, put it in the comment section below with respect. All right. So anyway, Isabella, I hope that helps you. There are a lot of channels, as you can see, that do what you do. And you have to know why you're doing it and what goal what are you trying to get out of this channel? What are you trying to do? Whether it's reach people, what are you trying to do? Because I think if we have a purpose, it helps us reach our goal. All right. Any comments, questions, concerns, leave in the comments below. Appreciate y'all, man. I'll see you in the next one.